Hello, and welcome to the Bro Kitchen, the place where dudes learn to cook for their ladies. Hi, my name is Dustin Spooner, and I'm about to tell you how to make a delicious baked chicken with Boursin cheese sauce. You ready to go? Because I'm hungry. What we're going to start off with is our sauce, which will actually consist of portobello mushrooms, chicken stock, water, and that's about it. So, let's get to it. What we're going to do is we're going to take our portobello mushrooms and saute them. I've already started this. We will also be taking 1 cup of the chicken stock and placing it right in there. We'll then take half a cup of water. And because we're going to be different, we're going to do a little cheese. A little Boursin cheese. The pepper's the best, in my personal opinion. So, what you do, take it right out, take the hockey puck style cheese that they made, drop it right in there. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put it on a simmer, so about a 1 or a 2, and then you're going to take a fork or spoon, whichever one you find first, and make the cheese go down. You want the cheese to be all the way disintegrated by the time that you actually eat this. So you're going to want to stir it in fairly well. Now, the reason why you saute the mushrooms before is because it actually adds more flavor to the sauce. It allows the flavor of the portobello mushrooms to be absorbed into the sauce so that whenever you put the chicken stock in there, all the flavor is actually in the pan. So by adding that, you've added vegetables, chicken stock, and cheese together, which should mix in very nicely. Now, once you have that good to go, we're going to leave that on a simmer. What you're going to do is you're going to come over back to the chicken. Now, with the chicken, you actually need to create the breading for it. So, with the breading, you need to go over and get the French's fried onions. Now these are delicious on pretty much anything. Most people use them on green bean casserole. So what we're going to do is we're going to take them, place it in a bag, place it in a bag. Alright, we're going to close up the bag. We're going to have fun with crunching this up. Alright, just have fun with it. Alright, now while that's being crunched up, we're going to take the can, throw it away. No need for it again. Clean kitchen is a happy kitchen. We're not going to need this anymore. However, we will need these 2 items. Now the reason why we need these 2 items is because we're going to coat our chicken so that the actual French's onion will stay on them. Because if it doesn't stay on, it's not baked chicken. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take a bowl. We're going to take our fork. We're going to place the egg in there. Crack 1 egg. Throw away the shell. We're going to take a very small amount of olive oil. Very small, just a dab. Alright, and set that aside. At this point, we're going to mix it up. So what you want to do is you want to do just like an omelet and mix. Mix with your fork. You want all of it to mix very well. So, at that point, once you've mixed it, you can add a little something something. We're going to add in a little Creole seasoning and garlic salt. The garlic salt goes in. The Creole seasoning goes in. And we're going to take our plate, put it behind our backs. Magic. Alright. So, we're going to take our fork and mix. Alright. Once that's nice and mixed, we're actually going to use our brush to coat the chicken. So, follow me over here, camera guy. what we're going to do is we're going to coat the chicken. You don't really want to put on too much of it. You just want a light base so that it'll stick. All right. Once you get the top coat on all three. All right. Now, when you dab the chicken, you want to, with this type of brush, you want to dab it. The reason why is because the hairs on the actual brush will fall out, and finding hair in your food, never the best thing. Finding a hair in your food that's been used a lot, even worse. All right, we're going to turn the chickens over. Dab on this side. All right, we're just going to keep dabbing. All right, so got one chicken and two chicken. Make sure you constantly stir because olive oil isn't as heavy as the egg yolk. It will actually start to pull apart from each other, which means that you're not getting as good of a concoction as you should. So you're going to keep basting this on. All right, you're probably going to have a little bit left. It's not going to matter. You can just toss it right in there, and we're done with our brush. Now, if you're going to follow me back over here, we have to check on our sauce. So, we're going to stir our sauce. Might need to move it up just a little bit more. The cheese isn't dissolving as much as I would like. Alright, so we're just going to keep stirring. Keep stirring. Okay. Now, once we're done stirring this, and you've made sure that your heat is right and your cheese is developing correctly, by the way, do not put on too high a heat because you really don't want it to curdle. So, what we're going to do is we're going to leave that there. We're going to come back over here, and I am going to need a cooking sheet with tin foil on it. Alright, so I'm going to get that, and I'm just going to magic. What I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to take the chickens, lightly place them on there. So what you want to do is you want to cover the chicken, turn it around, cover the chicken. Then we're going to place it on here. Alright, we're going to do this one. Cover the chicken. Cover the chicken. Now you can do this with any type of chicken. It doesn't have to be the chicken breast. It doesn't have to be really chicken at all. You can do this with anything. You can do it with a pork loin. A nice onion-crusted pork loin would be delicious with this. The Boursin sauce can actually go with literally everything. I've tried it on steak, tried it on chicken, tried it on pork, tried it on just vegetables. Absolutely delicious. So, when we're done with that, we're obviously going to have leftovers. No need to waste these, so we're just going to coat it on. Alright, just sprinkle. Then, turn. What that's going to do is it's going to create an extra base, making it more crispy and more scrumptious. Now, when we're done with this, we're going to take this, take our chickens, bring it over here, and we're going to check on our sauce. As we're stirring our sauce, we're going to make sure that it's developing, that there's not a whole bunch of bubbles, because once there's bubbles, it means the heat is on too high. Now, after you've stirred, you're going to take, remember, safety first, you're going to open your oven, place your chickens in. Alright. Now, that was extremely quick. I don't know how I did it. So, this is what the finished product should look like. You're going to have your 3 chickens. You can see that the crust right here is blackened. The reason why is because you put it in there for 20 minutes, and that's actually one of the ways you can tell that it's cooked through enough. You can also take a knife, cut into it. If you see white liquid, it's not cooked all the way. If you see clear liquid and the insides aren't pink and they're white, that's exactly how you want it. So, with the mindset of safety, take your tongs. You're just going to place them, alright, perfect, right on it. You just want to place it right there on the side, because this could go well with any side. It could go well with pasta. It could go well with, ooh, that one cooked a little bit longer. All right, that can go with asparagus, broccoli, and with all of the things that I just suggested, can actually go well with the Boursin cheese. So, we're going to take this, we're going to come over here. There's no reason, at this point, our Boursin cheese is done. There's no reason that we can't just pour it right on top. So we're going to take a spoon, come right here, pour it on top. You want to be a little fancy? Pour it on the side. And there we go. That is what your finished product should look like. Now, when you're eating this, eat it however you like. Eat it with your hands. Eat it with your feet. Don't suggest it, but you can do it. Well, this has been an episode of Bro Kitchen. Come back whenever you're ready, bro.